A scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Ohio State's offense will have the football first. We've had a few receivers win the Heisman in recent years. Devontae Smith was special. Travis Hunter on a different level, playing both ways. But what does it take for a receiver to receive this type of Heisman hype, Jesse?
Well, you have to keep making plays when everybody in the world knows the quarterback's throwing you the football. And that's what those Heisman Trophy winners were able to do. You think back to guys like Desmond Howard. He stepped up whenever he had an opportunity on the biggest stages. And that's what this guy has to do today.
Well, and that's for everybody, right? Down the stretch when it matters most, you have to be elite. But for a receiver, it's hard because you're dependent on a quarterback. He's got to get you the football. But making those big splash plays throughout a season, and listen, he started off the year putting up great numbers. It's just got to continue.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He's got his man across the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Tate. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. The Buckeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll run it on first and goal. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on third down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. And it's right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Huskies offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
It's complete on the right side. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get him in a predictable situation. 3rd and long, bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Here's a hit. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Washington sends out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might prefer a fair catch. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Pocket breaking down. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Line is set on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
3rd and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back, go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense, understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure. Know the quarterback's going to hold it. Get to him, strip, sack, you get the rock.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. Haul that baby in and then zone for the score. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
After that last completion, it's second down. To throw, it's Sayin. Under fire. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Pulls it in, it's Tate. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Runs through the tackle. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And the Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Turning it on. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. There he goes. And he'll be brought down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
To the air, it's Sayin. That's reeled in, it's Graham. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Well, in an ideal world, you'd obviously love to have clean pockets to throw from. That time, though, the defense was able to get home, and they put a lick on the QB.
That is your ideal world. Yes, from your quarterback stance, but we got to do something to make him feel uncomfortable, hit him, because it's amazing how much you do this. You hit him in the pocket, and you make his thought process speed up a little bit. You make him see people that aren't there. Nice job by the defense, getting pressure and getting the hit that will pay dividends down the road.
Turns it on in midfield. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. That's caught. It's Evans. Inside the 30. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Quarterback on the keeper. stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
Looking downfield on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Wide open downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Got him downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Buckeyes are threatening in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play something.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
He stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen and the defense ran right through it. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Makes a grab deep. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Williams will pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it's caught inside the 15. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On 3rd down, going up top. Blasted as he lets it go. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the 2nd half. A strike downfield. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Gets it past the marker. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Second down, he'll throw it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Nice play by this defense again, and I feel like it's a broken record. I mean, guys, like, seriously, both defense playing at a high level. Which offense can get a spark, make a big play, and get something going?
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. They're trailing by 11 to Georgia. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up fourth down. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Looking to the big tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Skips away from pressure. And he was winding his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes down. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Got it in the middle. It's ball. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Motion from the back. Back to pass on second down. Fires complete on the crosser. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down for this offense. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, Every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
And the Buckeyes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Running back searching for a hole. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, for the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Drives into the pile just to pick up of 1. They'll spot it at the 10. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They've got the screen set up. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
He's got the tight end. There he goes. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So the touchdown will stand. Penalty on the defense waved off, and the points go on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Williams will pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Quickly out to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations.
And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Leaves it with the back.
The number one goal for this defense coming into this game was shut this running back down. And I got to be honest, there were a lot of people on the outside didn't think they could get it done, but they're proving everybody wrong. Tremendous effort. They're playing with a chip on their shoulder. This guy's one of the best in the nation. He's had zero impact in this game.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll move the wide receiver. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. And they've regained the lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart that because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Otten. Open space at the 25. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gives it on the option. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Williams looking for a man. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here we go. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Tate. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. They go to the ground. Turning on the Jets. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Fires into the end zone. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.
Timeout, Washington.
Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And the pass goes incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock strikes 0, ball game is over. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership.